The Humane Society of Sedona is located on Shelby Drive in Sedona. Open daily from 10 to 4, they offer adoptable dogs, cats, and rabbits too. This Humane Society will host up to 1,000 animals a year. Volunteers are always needed in local rescues and animal shelters. Ask to speak with the volunteer coordinator. Visit the Humane Society of Sedona online or in person for more information about adopting a new pet.
This is Rayla. She's a 4-year-old Jack Russell mix. She's very sweet and very loving. When she came into us, she had one eye that wasn't quite fully developed, so the vets removed it. She's none the worse for wear, though. She still gets around just fine and plays around just fine. She can be a little bit shy at first when she's meeting new people, but she warms up pretty quickly and then likes to play and get her love. She's small enough to be a lap dog and just cuddle up with you. Once again, this is Rayla. She's a 4-year-old Jack Russell mix. This is Aussie. She's a 9-year-old Australian Shepherd mix. She's very sweet, very loving. She likes to sit down with you and snuggle up. Despite her age, she is very playful. She likes to go for walks, just hang out and play with you. Once again, this is Aussie, a 9-year-old Australian Shepherd mix. This is Oso. He's an 11-year-old lab mix. He came into us as a stray, so we don't have too much information about him. He was found on a hiking trail with only a tag with the letters OSO on it. He's very friendly, very sweet, seems to get along with just about anybody that comes through here. Likes going for his walks. Likes to play too, even though he's an older guy. Gets along, like I said, with just about anybody. Would be great in any home with a yard or somebody that goes on walks or hikes. Once again, this is Oso, an 11-year-old lab mix. This is Maida. She's a 3-year-old pug mix. She's very sweet, very loving. Loves to play and gets along well with other dogs. She does suffer from minor seizures, so she is on medication for that. Aside from that, she's a great dog. Loves going on walks, playing in the yard. She can't go on too strenuous of walks, so she wouldn't make the best hiking buddy, but she will walk around the block with you or play outside with the other dogs or other family members. Once again, this is Maida, a 3-year-old pug. This is Annabelle. She's a 6-month-old Border Collie Heeler mix. She has lived with other dogs and been around cats. She can be a little bit shy at first, but once she warms up, she's got her puppy energy and loves to play and run. So she'd be great for a family that's got some land for her to run around on or kids for her to play with. She does need some leash work because she is a puppy. So you're going to have a little bit of training to do with her. Aside from that, she's a really great dog. Got a little bit of growing to do, not much. Once again, this is Annabelle, a 6-month-old Border Collie Heeler mix.
After the break, we'll visit with more adoptable dogs and cats from the Humane Society of Sedona.
Wake up and live Moss at your local Cottonwood Taco Bell. The next generation of breakfast is here. Introducing the Waffle Taco, AM Crunch Wrap, Cinnabon Delights, and fresh brewed 100% Colombian coffee. Convenient hours, drive-through, and open late every night. Visit your local Taco Bell located on Highway 89A and Coke Parkway in Cottonwood. Taco Bell. Live Moss.
Verde Veterinary Hospital in Cottonwood is your full-service companion animal hospital and has achieved AAHA accreditation, reflecting total commitment to provide quality veterinary care throughout the life of your pet. Verde Vet provides comprehensive medical, surgical, and dental care and offers 24-hour emergency service and house calls. Heartworm testing, feline viral testing, and nail testing, all available without an appointment. Verde Veterinary Hospital.
This is Pepper. She's a 7-year-old lab boxer mix. She's brought into us because the owner was moving and wasn't able to take her with him. She's very affectionate, very loving. He had mentioned she had been around other cats and dogs in the past and got along just fine with them. She loves going on walks or hikes. For the most part, she likes to hang out with you. She does have some energy left in her, so she does like to play as well. She's a great dog for any type of family that's looking. She gets quite excited when she sees her leash come out, so she knows when it's time to go for a walk or take a trip somewhere. Once again, this is Pepper, a 7-year-old lab boxer mix. This is Loki. He's a 1.5-year-old Staffordshire Terrier mix. He's still got his puppy energy, so he's very playful. Gets very excited when he sees people. Loves giving kisses and getting petted. Likes going on walks. Gets quite excited when he sees his leash come out. Be great in any type of home. If you got a yard or you go hiking or for walks, be happy just to be right there going with you. Once again, this is Loki, 1.5-year-old Staffordshire Terrier mix. This is Angel. She's a 10-year-old Shepherd mix. She loves her people, likes to talk a little bit. She loves belly rubs and just kind of relaxing with you. She also gets excited whenever her leash is in play, so once she sees that, she knows it's time to go for a trip or a walk. She likes playing in the yard. It would be great in any type of home, as long as somebody's there to give her the attention she wants. Once again, this is Angel, a 10-year-old Shepherd mix. This is Tigger. He's a 4-year-old Staffordshire Terrier mix. He's very loving. A little bit of a leader, likes to snuggle up against you. Likes to go out on walks or run it out and play it in the yard. He's a little bit of a snuggler. He likes to lean up against you and get his love. He did come in the past with another dog, but we do recommend introductions. This is Tigger. He's a 4-year-old Staffordshire Terrier mix.
After the break, we'll visit with more adoptable dogs and cats from the Humane Society of Sedona.
Verde Veterinary Hospital in Cottonwood is your full-service companion animal hospital and has achieved AAHA accreditation, reflecting total commitment to provide quality veterinary care throughout the life of your pet. Verde Vet provides comprehensive medical, surgical, and dental care and offers 24-hour emergency service and house calls. Heartworm testing, feline viral testing, and nail testing, all available without an appointment. Verde Veterinary Hospital.
Wake up and live Moss at your local Cottonwood Taco Bell. The next generation of breakfast is here. Introducing the Waffle Taco, AM Crunch Wrap, Cinnabon Delights, and fresh brewed 100% Colombian coffee. Convenient hours, drive-through, and open late every night. Visit your local Taco Bell located on Highway 89A and Coke Parkway in Cottonwood. Taco Bell. Live Moss.
This is Nemo. He's a 2-year-old orange tabby. He was brought into the shelter as a stray. We weren't able to quite locate his owners. He's a very affectionate cat. He loves people, likes to explore. The people that found him had said that he would get in their yard and play with their dogs, so he gets along well with dogs. I'm not sure how he does with other cats. He seems like a very affectionate kitty, likes to snuggle up with you. He does like to have his alone time, though, where he goes around and does his thing, exploring and checking out everything going on. Once again, this is Nemo, a 2-year-old orange tabby. This is Drazzy. He's a 4-year-old neutered male. He came in to us as a stray and does have FIV, which is feline immunity virus. And all that means is he has a weakened immune system. Aside from that, he's happy and healthy. There's no long-term care really needed for that. You just want to keep him indoors and make sure he's got a nice, clean environment to live in. So he does have a weakened immune system. He is a little more susceptible to catching the common kitty cold or anything like that. He's a big, happy, healthy guy. Likes to hang out with people, likes to run around and play. He should probably be in an only kitty home, since he does have the FIV and he can transmit it by accident to another kitty. Or he could be in a home with other FIV kitties, that's fine too. Once again, this is Drazzy. He's a 4-year-old neutered male. This is Magic. She's a 3-month-old domestic shorthair. She can be a little bit shy at first, but once she warms up to you, she likes to be right there with you. She's very inquisitive, so she likes to know what you're doing all the time. She likes to explore and play with her litter mates. She'd be great in probably any kind of home there. Once again, this is Magic. She's a 3-month-old domestic shorthair. This is Marmalade. He's a 5-year-old orange tabby. Very sweet, very loving. Likes to snuggle up with you. He does have his moments where he likes to play, but he also likes his downtime. He'd be great in any type of home. If you were looking for a cat to snuggle up with you, he'd be a great one for that. He likes to hang out with his people. He'd be a great cuddle buddy or companion for just about anyone. Once again, this is Marmalade. He's a 5-year-old orange tabby. This is Socks. She's a 9-month-old domestic shorthair. She came to us as a transfer, but she has lived with other cats and dogs. She currently shares a room with Honey and the rest of their siblings. She gets along really well with those guys. She's very affectionate to people. She's mildly shy at first, where she'll just kind of check you out. But once she knows you're safe and okay, she likes to follow you around and rub up against you. She does like to explore a little bit, so she likes to kind of do her own thing or play with the other kitties. But she's perfectly content just sitting with you and getting some love. Once again, this is Socks, a 9-month-old domestic shorthair. This is Bubby. He's an 11-month-old orange tabby male. He's very playful, likes to run around and get into whatever you're doing, likes to be with his people. So it'd be great in any type of home with younger kids or a couple. He's very inquisitive, likes to roam around. He almost thinks he's a dog. He'll come running when you call him. Again, this is Bubby. He's an 11-month-old orange tabby male. This is Tracker. She's a 3-year-old calico female. She's very sweet and very loving. She likes attention, but she likes it on her own time, like your typical cats do. She does like to snuggle up with you when there's some downtime. Other than that, she likes to kind of run around the house and play with her toys or entertain herself. She's a very independent kitty. Once again, this is Tracker. She's a 3-year-old calico female. This is Tiger. He's a 3-month-old orange tabby. Came in with his litter mates shortly after they were born. He's very playful, very affectionate. Likes to get up and go. He's very much a kitten that he likes to explore and play with his toys and his litter mates. He's neutered and up to date on all his shots. Does have a microchip. He does have his downtimes where he likes to snuggle up and sleep. Once again, this is Tiger. He's a 3-month-old orange tabby. This is Honey. She's a 9-month-old domestic short hair. She only has one eye because when she was little she lost one of them to glaucoma. She's a very sweet and affectionate cat. She has lived with other cats and dogs. She loves playing with her siblings that we have here as well. I like to play the peekaboo game where one will pop out and jump out at the other. Aside from the missing eye, there's no other health concerns with her. She's very affectionate. She's a little shy at first, so she takes a little bit to warm up to you. But once she does, she likes to follow you around and see what you're up to. Once again, this is Honey, a 9-month-old domestic short hair.
Wake up and live Moss at your local Cottonwood Taco Bell. The next generation of breakfast is here. Introducing the Waffle Taco, AM Crunch Wrap, Cinnabon Delights, and fresh brewed 100% Colombian coffee. Convenient hours, drive-through, and open late every night. Visit your local Taco Bell located on Highway 89A and Coke Parkway in Cottonwood. Taco Bell. Live Moss.
Verde Veterinary Hospital in Cottonwood is your full-service companion animal hospital and has achieved AAHA accreditation, reflecting total commitment to provide quality veterinary care throughout the life of your pet. Verde Vet provides comprehensive medical, surgical, and dental care and offers 24-hour emergency service and house calls. Heartworm testing, feline viral testing, and nail testing, all available without an appointment. Verde Veterinary Hospital.
The Adopt for Life Center for Animals is located on Mingus Avenue in Cottonwood, open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 3. They offer many adoptable dogs and cats. Volunteers are always needed in local rescues and animal shelters. Ask to speak with the volunteer coordinator. Visit the Adopt for Life Center for Animals online or in person for more information about adopting a new pet.
This is Kiwi. She's a 5-year-old Aussie Shepherd female, and she is a very sweet dog. She knows sit, and she needs some leash training, but in time she'll get better at not pulling. And she's a really sweet dog, and she'd love for you to come visit her today. So again, this is Kiwi, and she's an Aussie Shepherd mix, 5-year-old female.
This guy here is Maximus. Maximus is pretty shy to start with. He's about 10 years old, and he's we call him a Husky Shepherd mix. I'm not real sure if that's accurate or not, but that's kind of what we guess. We see some characteristics there. Maximus was found wandering over on Wagon Wheel Drive, I think it's in Cottonwood Ranch over there in that area. And so anyway, Animal Control picked him up, and so now he's kind of our boy here. Maximus is kind of a special needs guy. His back hips are pretty bad. He's got some arthritis back there. He has kind of a hard time walking. He can still walk. He gets around, and you know, we go for short walks with each other. But he can't go too far, so he's going to have to go to a home somewhere where someone's just looking for a nice, loving companion and is kind of willing to take him in and give him a good life for his last years. But he's an actually wonderful dog, although he's not real sociable with small children and other animals. So I mean, what we're really looking for here is someone, you know, maybe a senior citizen or someone that just really likes to work with a special needs animal like Max here, or Maximus. So if you're that person, give us a call and let's see if we can get this guy a nice home. Again, he's Maximus, Shepherd Husky mix. We're guessing right around 10 years old. And he does have some special needs in that his hips are in kind of bad shape. He can still get around, but he's not going to be doing any romping and playing with you, I don't think. Beautiful guy, though. Beautiful blue eyes. And that's Maximus.
This is Haven. He's a male Chihuahua, 1 year old, and he's really sweet. He's a big love bug. He's a little bit shy at first, but then once he gets to know you, he warms up. And he's good on a leash, and he would love for you to come see him, so see him today. Again, it's Haven, and he is a male 1 year old Chihuahua.
This is Azar. He's a male, neutered male. He's a Shepherd mix, and he came to us in March 25th, and he was found roaming and brought to us. He is doing quite well, learning how to walk on a leash. I had him out this morning, and you can see he's making some progress since he's been here. As a shepherd, he probably needs some room to run around outside. That'd be an outside dog. And he quite lovely, black with brown feet in the front and back. And you can see he's quite relaxed, feeling at home in this space. I don't think he's been in this room before, so this is actually very good. He's very calm. Again, this is Azar, and he's a Shepherd mix, about 3 years old, and male neutered, and it'd be a great dog. You can come in and take a look.
Desi. She is a 5 to 6 year old female heeler mix. She's very sweet and very energetic. She would love to get out and, like, you know, go for lawn walks and, you know, do activities, outdoor activities with you, and she's just a very active dog, but she's very sweet, and she knows the sit and paw command, and she would love for you to come visit her today. So again, this is Desi, and she is a 5 to 6 year old heeler mix female.
This cute little beauty is Mimi. Mimi's about a 1, maybe 2-year-old, and they're calling her a heeler mix. You know, I gotta tell you, I have no idea. I guess that's as good as anything. All I know is she's a real sweetheart, very, very timid. She came in from the reservation with 6 other dogs, and we had them all in there for 10 days to 2 weeks, and they weren't overly excited about being with people. But over the course of the last 3 days, I've been working with Mimi here, and I think we're doing pretty good. She's a very, very loving girl, still almost scared of her shadow, but she's come along so far in the 3 days that we've been working with each other. I have no doubt whatsoever, once she's into an environment and she's comfortable there, she is just going to be wonderful. She's an absolute lover. She loves to curl up on your lap, as you're seeing right now. She's very, very comfortable in this position. I'm guessing she gets along with other dogs. But sometimes dogs coming in from the reservation tend to be a bit possessive of things like food and toys. So I'd be a little bit, if you have another pet in the home, you should be doing a meet and greet with her. And for the first, couple days and stuff, feed them separately and make sure that if they got toys that you're giving them, that she has her own toy, and that the other dogs or animals don't try to interfere with that, just to be sure. But she's so timid that my guess is that she's probably not going to be that way. But sometimes you get dogs like this and they get what we call fear aggressive, that if they're afraid of something, their natural way of dealing with it is just to become aggressive toward that. But as you see right now, there's not much aggressive about her. She's just a real lover. So anyway, she's pretty good on walks, a little bit skittish. If you shuffle your feet too loud, she's going to jump. And because she's, like I say, she's still a little bit timid and stuff. But otherwise, she's just a beautiful, beautiful little girl, and I think she's going to make someone a very, very precious pet. Right, Mimi? Huh? That's it. That's my girl, Mimi.
This is Fanny. She's a 2-year-old lab mix female. She's very sweet and she is very strong, so she needs a person who can walk her well on the leash, and she's really, really sweet, and she loves rope toys, and she'd love for you to come visit her today. So again, this is Fanny. She's a 2-year-old lab mix female.
This beautiful girl here is Milkshake. Milkshake is a 4-year-old bulldog mix. She's extremely powerful. She's got a build on her like a fire plug. I often refer to her as my fire plug with 4 legs. She's a very sweet girl with humans, not so much with other dogs, so she's probably going to have to be the only pet in the home. And she's also going to need an owner that is capable of controlling her. She likes to pull on her walks. If you use a harness, she's much better. Just the regular collar takes everything I've got to walk her. So if you put her on a harness, though, she's much better. And probably trainable. She's very treat motivated, so that's the positive thing. If you got treats, you can probably get her to jump, a 16-foot high jump. She'll do anything for a treat, which might explain how she got to be as solid as she is. But anyway, she's just a good girl, not so good with other animals, very good with children. That's a positive spot. She loves children. She does very well with them. And she'd make a good family dog, I guess, from that aspect, as long as you can have what it takes to keep her under control, because she's strong-willed and she gets her mind set on something, it's going to be a battle of wits with you. So you got to be able to take care of her. But if you can do that, she's going to give you lots and lots of loving in return and be just an excellent dog for you. Again, 4-year-old bulldog mix. Milkshake is her name.
This is Puff. She's an 8-year-old heeler mix female. She would do best as an only dog, but she's very, very, very sweet with people, and she is a little shy at first, but once she warms up to you, she is a great companion. So again, visit Puff today. She is an 8-year-old heeler mixed female.
After the break, we'll visit with more adoptable dogs and cats from the Adopt for Life Center for Animals.
Verde Veterinary Hospital in Cottonwood is your full-service companion animal hospital and has achieved AAHA accreditation, reflecting total commitment to provide quality veterinary care throughout the life of your pet. Verde Vet provides comprehensive medical, surgical, and dental care and offers 24-hour emergency service and house calls. Heartworm testing, feline viral testing, and nail testing, all available without an appointment. Verde Veterinary Hospital.
Wake up and live Moss at your local Cottonwood Taco Bell. The next generation of breakfast is here. Introducing the Waffle Taco, AM Crunch Wrap, Cinnabon Delights, and fresh brewed 100% Colombian coffee. Convenient hours, drive-through, and open late every night. Visit your local Taco Bell located on Highway 89A and Coke Parkway in Cottonwood. Taco Bell. Live Moss.
This girl here is Norma. Norma's a 2-year-old. I'm calling her a heeler mix. Yeah, she came to us with with a couple other dogs that looked almost just like her, so we're not sure if she's a mother, she's a sister, who she was, but she's just a real sweetheart. Her only problem is she's extremely timid, very, very shy girl. She's going to need a home with somebody that, you know, is soft-spoken, doesn't move real quick, and can provide an environment where she feels very, very safe and comfortable. She's good at a walk. She doesn't like to walk a whole lot. She doesn't like to get away from the kennel because that's her safe place. But I think once you get her in a home, she's going to be much better. And when she does walk, she's very, very good on the leash. And as I say, she does get along with other dogs. We had the other ones here. The 3 of them would go out in the courtyard and just play like crazy with each other. So she's okay with other dogs. But again, I think a soft, casual introduction is going to be necessary, because if the other dog comes on her too quick and everything, it's just going to spook her. So again, you're just going to have to be slow and easy and loving with her. Just let her know that she's safe, and if that's accomplished, I think she'll just be a wonderful pet for you. Again, this is Norma, 2-year-old heeler mix.
This This is Jack. He is a 1-year-old male bull terrier mix, and he's very sweet, very high energy, loves to jump. But he is a really good boy. He gives kisses, and he's just a really sweet dog. He would do best in a home with no other pets, but he loves people, and he would love for you to come see him today. So again, this is Jack, and he's a 1-year-old male bull terrier mix.
This girl here is Tracy. Tracy's a Shar-Pei mix. She's about 1.5 years old, and she's kind of lonely right now because she just had a whole litter of pups, 10 beautiful puppies. And she was a great mom. She took really good care of them. They're all fat and healthy and just doing really good. And now they're all in their own permanent homes. And she says, hey, it's my turn. I've raised my kids. It's time for me to start enjoying some life now. As you can see, Tracy's a little bit on the shy side. She takes a little bit of time to warm up to you, but she's got an excellent disposition to her. So once you accomplish that goal of gaining her trust, she's just going to be a wonderful pet for just about any home. She walks real nice on a leash. She gets spooky a little bit when she's out there. Loud noises, things like that will sometimes kind of set her off a little bit. But she's very curious, and she's very loving, and it'll just take some time. She's a little bit better with ladies than she is with men. It might have something to do with her past, since we don't know much about her, but it takes a little bit of time. She and I are getting along pretty good right now, but it took me a little while. She wasn't real excited about me at first. Actually, when she comes to the cage, she can make kind of a scene there. So I was a little bit hesitant to go talk to her at first, but now we got a good understanding, and we do real good with each other. Again, this is Tracy, 1.5-year-old Shar-Pei mix, ex-mommy, now out on her own, looking to have fun and party on the town. This beautiful girl here is Cheerio. Cheerio's a 2-year-old, kind of got some pit bull in her, and we're thinking maybe a little bit of Doberman. It's hard to tell, but she's just so slim and streamlined that we're thinking with her coloring that there may be some Doberman in her, although other than the structure of her, she doesn't have a Doberman face or a Doberman nose or anything like that. But anyway, let's just call her a pit mix for now, with possibility of some Doberman in her. But she's a very good dog. She's a sweetheart, loves people, and is capable of calming right down. But most of the time, she's a pretty active girl. She's loves to jump and can get up pretty high. So that would be something you need to pay attention to. She'd make a great agility dog if you were one of those people who knew how to train an agility dog, because she's very swift and nimble in the way she goes about life. And if you're a camper or a hiker or something like that, she'd make a great companion for that, because she just loves to be out and loves to be walking and just enjoying the world around her all the way. Again, as I say, she loves people. She's very good. She's not bad with other animals. She's not overly aggressive at all. I think that'd be on a dog-by-dog basis or whatever. I don't know if she'd do well with cats. We don't know that for sure, but I'm just guessing based on her activity level, she would probably tend to spook the cat, and then I don't know how she'd react if the cat came at her. So I would try to, maybe another dog with her. But for the most part, I think she'd do better as a single pet. As you notice, if you're looking at her, one of her eyes is not working the way it should. My guess is it got poked with a stick or something like that. there's not much we can do with it right now the way it is. It can't be repaired. So we've just left it the way it is. But it doesn't inhibit her at all. She doesn't have any perception problems or balance problems or anything like that. She's learned to do very, very well with just the one eye. And that's probably just as good, because when she looks at you with her eyes, she just kind of melts you anyway. So this gives you a better advantage. You have to look into one of them. But she's a sweetheart, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yeah. So this is, again, Cheerio, a 2-year-old, probably Pit Doberman mix, highly active, real lover, needs her exercise, and would do real good with an active home.
This is Betty. She's a 4-year-old Staffordshire Terrier mix, female. She loves giving kisses and she walks well on the leash. She also knows the sit command, and she's a very good dog. So if you could please come visit her today, she'd love that. Again, her name's Betty, and she's a 4-year-old female Staffordshire mix.
This little sweetheart here is Gemstone. She's about 1.5 years old, and she's got some St. Bernard in her, we think, because the face looks just like a St. Bernard. However, at 1.5 years, she's not really going to get any bigger, so what you see is kind of what you get. She's right around a 40-pounder, and I don't think it's going to get any bigger. She's a pretty nice girl. She had one little problem here. She had a seizure on us about a month ago, and we put her on medication. We have not had any problems since then, so that's something that may be an ongoing issue for you, is you're going to have to watch and see if there's any more seizures, and if so, maybe get into some medications and things for her. But it's pretty easily controlled, it looks like, and maybe it was just a one-time thing. You never know. She's a really good girl. She's very active. And one of the problems she has when she gets real active is she gets overly excited. And when she gets overly excited, she has kind of a little nervous habit of kind of nipping at you a little bit. We've been working on that, and we're doing pretty good in terms of controlling it. As you see, she's not doing any nipping right now, so this is a very, very positive step. Before, when you try to move her around or handle her like that, she gets excited and nervous, and she'd kind of nip at you a little bit. So we're doing much, much better now. She just wants to jump up in your lap and love you, so I'm having a hard time keeping her facing the cameras right now. But anyway, she's a real good girl, 1.5 years old, probably make a wonderful family pet. She can be pretty excitable, so you have to have an active family or someone that can help her burn off some of her energy. But that's her, 1.5 years old, St. Bernard mix. Gemstone is her name.
This is Sugar. She's a 3.5-year-old Shepherd Pin mix, and she's a female. She's very, very sweet. She's shy at first, but then she warms up to you. She knows the command sit. She's good on a leash, and she'll probably need a yard with a high fence, but she's a very good dog, and she'd love for you to come see her today. So again, this is Sugar, and she is a 3.5-year-old Shepherd Pin mix female.
After the break, we'll visit with more adoptable dogs and cats from the Adopt for Life Center for Animals.
Wake up and live Moss at your local Cottonwood Taco Bell. The next generation of breakfast is here. Introducing the Waffle Taco, AM Crunch Wrap, Cinnabon Delights, and fresh brewed 100% Colombian coffee. Convenient hours, drive-through, and open late every night. Visit your local Taco Bell located on Highway 89A and Coke Parkway in Cottonwood. Taco Bell. Live Moss.
Verde Veterinary Hospital in Cottonwood is your full-service companion animal hospital and has achieved AAHA accreditation, reflecting total commitment to provide quality veterinary care throughout the life of your pet. Verde Vet provides comprehensive medical, surgical, and dental care and offers 24-hour emergency service and house calls. Heartworm testing, feline viral testing, and nail testing, all available without an appointment. Verde Veterinary Hospital.
I'd like to introduce Dakota. Dakota is a talker. I know him personally. He was my neighbor, and his human passed away, and he's looking for ever home. He is also used to wearing a harness and going outside with a harness on. This is Dakota, 5-year-old, black, short-haired male. I'd like to introduce Luke. Luke is a black and white brown tabby. He has beautiful golden eyes. He is a very sweet kitty. He was excited before we got here. He's calmed down beautifully. He would like to find a forever home. This is Luke, 2-year-old male tabby. I'd like to introduce Davis. Davis is a 3-year-old male, black and gray tabby. Well, he's actually brown and gray, black. He has a very sweet personality. He's been with us now for a month or two, and he's very lovable. And I think he would make a wonderful pet for someone that's looking for an older cat. This is Davis, 3-year-old male. This is Kettle. He's a beautiful black 3-year-old male. I think he's a very loving kitty. He's a little agitated today, but he's normally very loving, and he would make somebody a wonderful cat for a forever home.
This is Sunny. She's a 4-year-old tortie, a very sweet girl. She's very curious. Sunny was left behind, and that's how she came to us. She's a really great, energetic girl. Come and meet Sunny.
This is Mufasa. Mufasa is a 1.5-year-old male white cat. He does have a little gray on the very back of his head. He's very active. We received him as a surrender. He also is good with other cats, dogs, and children. This is Mufasa, 1.5-year-old white cat, and very talkative. This is Wilbur. Wilbur is a 2-year-old white ring-tailed cat. He is very loving. He is in the adult room, and he comes up to you. He wants to get on your lap, and he loves being petted. This is Wilbur, 2-year-old white ring-tailed cat.
All animals leaving the Adopt for Life Center for Animals are given rabies vaccinations and are spayed or neutered. If the animal's not old enough, vouchers will be given to the adopted family. Visit the Adopt for Life Center for Animals on Mingus Avenue in Cottonwood to visit with any of the animals seen on this program. More pets are waiting for new homes at the Adopt for Life Center for Animals.